Well, good evening. I'm meteorologist Richard McCollough coming to you from the Weatherfield Forecast Office in Rochester, New York. We're bringing you an update about our major storm that has come upon us this evening in Rochester. We are expecting some very heavy snow in the overnight period and into Sunday and also into Monday. Frankly, we're looking at some residual lake effect snow by then. But tonight, the biggest or the maximum amount of snow will fall tonight. And I want to show you what we are expecting. Let's take a look at the radar here. And the radar shows the precipitation as it's coming from basically from the south to the north. And you see those enhanced areas there? Those enhanced areas are actually some moderate to heavy snow. You can see right in there. And they're moving along rather nicely. Now, you know, much of the day we saw snow. Actually, you got up this morning, you saw that light snow. That light snow was the precursor to this big storm. It was easy to get around much of the day, as you well know, but as you notice in the afternoon, that snow was rather steady, and tonight it gets even steadier and even heavier. So we are watching this snow coming in tonight, and we are expecting it to get better. Let me show you what we are expecting in the overnight. Now, from tonight, folks, hi Donald, how are you? And Kristen? Hey, look at that. We got a lot of people there. We are expecting some really heavy snow coming in tonight into Rochester. Generally speaking, we're looking at 10 to 18 inches between tonight and Sunday midday. I think that total will be a pretty good representation of the snow that we're expecting. Now, during the day today, we had anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow today. And you pile that on what comes through tonight through tomorrow morning, and you're going to see some heavy snow. And please forgive me because I happen to be a little bit under the weather, so my voice is not exactly there, but I'm going to press ahead and make sure that you get this information. All right, moving ahead here, folks. For tomorrow, and we're looking for lake effect snow coming in tomorrow, and we are going to see I think we'll see an additional 4 to 8 inches of or more of a lake snow tomorrow. Might even see a foot of snow in some spots. That's on top of what we get today, tonight and tomorrow morning. So we're going to see some heavy snow coming our way in the next 24 to 36 hours. This is a long duration storm. You know, you've probably heard that before, long duration storm. The other thing is this storm, folks, is all of the results of very cold air coming down from Canada. Arctic air coming in, and you've got all that moisture that moves in, and you know what happens, folks. For those of you that know Western New York know about this clash of the elements. When you get the cold air, when you get the moisture, you get snow, and it's going to be quite cold. We're talking about frigid temperatures for your Sunday. In fact, that's going to continue as we go into the next day as well. In fact, for your Monday, temperatures will be in the frigid zone as well. But let me show you this, folks. The storm totals. The storm totals by Monday, easily we're looking at a foot to 2 feet of snow in the general Rochester area. South of town and east of town, I think we'll be looking at even heavier snow. Now, the reason we're going to see these heavier totals here is because of the lake effect. Lake effect is going to add to those totals, getting us up to around 2 feet. And we'll be watching that closely as well. So that's a really interesting thing that's coming. That's a real interesting phenomena that we have here in Rochester. Here's the bitter cold. By Monday morning, MLK Day, it's going to be very cold. In the morning, we're looking at temperatures in the single digits. Quite cold start. That is going to be probably the coldest part of next week because we are going to see a nice little change coming toward the middle of the week. So that's where we stand as far as through Monday. I want to share with you something here. This is a photograph from Ivan. And Ivan is in East Webster. And he says that, he shared this on Twitter, and he says they have 12-foot drifts, and actual snowfall is about 6 inches in East Webster. So they are going to get hit as well. So we're looking at some really interesting stuff. You folks have questions? Please shoot some questions to me. Donald, yes, we are expecting a foot or more here. Yes, a lot of snow. Probably good. Yes, Keisha, good idea to stay home, hunker down, have a good meal, have a good conversation, warm up to the phone. A lot of people warm up to the phone or Netflix. Netflix is on or some such thing. Good time to kind of just hunker down and rest and just maybe reflect on life. Michael, hey Michael, um, okay, you going out tonight? Probably not a good night to go out, Michael. I would suggest that you hunker down tonight in good company or some such thing. It's not a good night to be out on the roads. And in fact they are suggesting that we don't ride on the roads. Unnecessary driving is a bad thing. So don't get out there if you can. What other questions do you guys have? Uh, Hi, Mary. How are you, Mary? Sharon, how are you? How's everybody there? Yeah, I've been fighting this cold. I was out earlier today, and I had an opportunity to venture out, and it was this very light snow. This is the leading edge of the storm. Very fine snowflakes. But the thing about this, folks, is that when you have a system like this, which actually began in California, moved across the country, it got re-energized, sucked up a lot of moisture. The jet stream helped to energize it, phase it. It came together, and now as it tracks to the north, and it's going to continue to dump that snow. And I think the big thing about that is we've got the cold air in place. If we didn't have this cold air, if this system were further to the north, we would have been on the wet side, on the mixed precipitation side. But folks in D.C. In the major cities will likely see the mixed precipitation or rain. In fact, back home in Washington, they'll see rain from this system. Nothing really bad from that. On the bottom of your screen, you actually will see the forecast over the next few days as well, folks. So we are expecting, again, a whole lot of snow in the overnight period. Probably not a good time to go out driving in the overnight period. Hello there. Yes, Kristen. Just a little under the weather. I think that green tea is going to take care of that for me, and those other things. Yeah, I'll be just fine. Um, Hello, Marilyn. Yes, hello, Sharon. Back in Washington, D.C. Folks back there are watching this broadcast. And, it's kind of interesting because back home in Washington, people, kind of followed my career and everything, and they knew how much I was interested in broadcasting and so forth. So Sharon Holly and those folks at George and the folks back there, they know how and what I was doing when I was a kid, and how I love this kind of thing. I love being on the air and reporting and so forth. So it's nice to see people back there from home as I try to struggle through this. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update, folks, on what's happening. We are expecting this snow in the overnight. The wind chills will be below zero. So with the blowing and drifting snow, it's going to make driving difficult tonight and tomorrow morning. So that's what I wanted to tell you right now. I want you to stay tuned. I'll have more updates this evening and also into tomorrow morning. There are some wind chill advisories that have been posted as well for tomorrow. So we really have just begun this big process. We'll do it together. I'll try to keep you updated, and we'll go down this road again. I will tell you this. This reminds me of in 1996, when I was at Channel 10, we had a heavy snow in January of 96, I believe it was, over 23 inches. And then also on my birthday, which is March the 4th, we had some very powerful storms in 1999, actually 20 years ago. We had two storms, March the 4th and 6th, in 1999. I was at Channel 10 NBC, and those 2 days, we had, I guess, 3 feet of snow or something like that. So this may rank there. We'll see where it ranks. Let you know the latest. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this special update. I'll have more coming up. Please stay tuned. Stay in. Take care. Stay warm. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.